Right, so I've got a little bit of downtime today. I've been pretty much AFKing the Dragonstone necklaces, and pretty much about 3/4 of the way through them. It's nice AFK XP, so it's been pretty chill to do them anyway. And it'll give us a nice little chunk of money to go and do some other things. Now, what I have been doing is using my Silverhawk down feathers on my Silverhawk boots, and we now have unlocked level 90 agility. So 90 agility gives us a couple of things. We have another port adventurer. We have the Barbarian Outpost course. We can do something in Curadels, and we can also do something to do with the base camp in Anachronia as well. But what it basically is another 90 stat, which I didn't realise till I sort of looked through and combed through them. We've got quite a few now. So agility, herblore, crafting, construction, dungeoneering, and necromancy won't be too far off either. So yeah, 590 skills, which is pretty good. And it just shows like the progress we're making as well. Now, what we're going to be doing now is actually catching up on a few things I've been meaning to be doing for a while. So we are going to go and finally buy some auras, because I need to go and start setting up the herb runs, create a preset, and we're going to go out and do our first herb run as well. We got level 62 yesterday just from doing daily challenges, but really we need to move and get the other stuff sorted as well. Right, so auras. Auras. I don't know how many. So we've got 180,000 points. So the first one I'm going to buy, as soon as I can see it, is Green Fingers. We're going to max Green Fingers out. Now, you guys will just see me just standing in the game, but I'll talk through what I'm doing anyway. So Green Fingers is going to be bought. Another tier 2 aura we're going to buy as well is Penance. And you can see in my in-game chat, it actually updates with what we bought. Green Fingers, number 2. Now, I'm going to buy it, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Jack of Trades. Supreme Green Fingers. And then hopefully... Right, so that's the max we can buy. So Supreme Green Fingers is the max we could buy. And hopefully next year we can pick up the Supreme Green Fingers as well, which is pretty nice. So that's something we've been meaning to do for a while. So I've got Penance, I've got Green Fingers. We've got a former Jack of Trades as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. The only other real aura I want anyway is Vampirism, which is what we're going to have to be doing from War. We've still got quite a bit of PVM to do. I think I need something like 15k marks of war to buy it, but we'll just keep working on it as well. Maybe start looking at doing Reaper tasks every day, because we'll be 90 necromancy at some point, which is good. Right, so a couple of things I need to do. So that's one big thing we've ticked off now. So we've now got all our auras bought. I'm going to go and do the City of achievement diaries, because it's going to give us a valid moneymaker when we get to level 90, because then making lesser necroplasm is a viable money-making method. Right, so I think these are all the items I mainly need to tick off all the stuff we're going to get. Right, so this should be the first task, is a teleport to the City of and it has a really cool animation as well. I didn't realise it takes you there. Wow, okay. That's something on the list. Right, so let's get cracking. So view to die for is over here. We need to go up to the top of this building. Now, this is done for another reason as well. So basically, for 90 necromancy, I think I'm going to go and kill it in the abyss. So the bonuses of this is it's AFK. And really, for like someone who doesn't have a Slayer level or a personal Slayer dungeon, training necromancy for decent XP is quite a hard thing to do. Like, a lot harder than I thought it'd be. You could go ban skeletons, that is definitely a viable option, but at this level, I'm a bit too low, and they actually do sort of like rinse you a little bit. So once you get here, this will be the view to die for. Go. I mean, there's not much of a view, because you're blocked, but yeah, it is what it is. So we're going to go back to the City of So I need Bone Shield on. So I need to make an ink, water. Must have some ashes somewhere. So we're going to make a potion. I'm going to leave that fire to burn, and hopefully we can just stroll past and pick the ashes up. I need to go kill these trolls down here. But I also need to use a defensive ability. So there's Selene and the Necromancy Prayer. So now I need to go and craft some runes. Wow, really not got much left to do actually. There is flesh runes. I need to go do spirit runes. Right, so take 2, we're going to make a normal ghosty ink, which will be all of the easy diaries done. Right, okay, that's good. So we can go and unlock the easy one now. So, talk about the task system. This should get us the City of Tomb 1. And if we go and kill the trolls now. I realised what I needed to do. I needed to cast Reflect. So we just need to go and build a little bit of adrenaline up. Just to use Reflect. And that's number 2 done. And like I said, this will be our method to train. I think the Abyss is the best place for us to do it in a minute. Saying that, with our masks, we can force things like Banshees, which is actually quite a good task for a Necromancy. But I don't think it's going to be quite good enough to train consistently. Right, so that is tier 2 all done. So we've gone to visit Frank, and Frank will give us the Tomb of 2. Beautiful. 2 lamps. Don't really know what to throw it into. Well, I guess because it can go into Necromancy, we'll put them into Necromancy. And there we go. So, bonus to this is you're going to get 5% extra Necroplasm from rituals, which will give us more profit to make money. And also, it will send ashes to the bank. And if we want to, bones, big bones, baby dragon bones, and wyvern bones are sent to the focus storage, which is good if you wanted to kill something like baby dragon bones, if the price is up for some GP. You can just send them straight to the bank instead of using things like no paper or anything else. Okay, so that's that ticked off. That's something we've been meaning to do for a long, long time. What we're going to do next is actually finally finish something we've been meaning to do for a while. We're actually going to go and get level 68 summoning. Quite lucky, we picked up these 12 spirit dragonstones yesterday. So we're going to forge all those together. Do I put them into 1x? No, actually, I'm going to make them all into 1. So we have 600 of those. And then that should save us a decent amount of crimsons, which means we don't have to go back to Archclaysor anytime soon to collect charms. Because what we're going to do with our charms soon as we're level 68, that would be good enough for us to finish with summoning for a little while. So we'll definitely be moving into things like binding contracts and doing binding contracts for a little bit of profit as well. So we're going to go to the Tavali Spirit Obelisk, and we're going to use that method. Same which we're doing with the blues, where we sell the supplies for shop and then make it as quick as possible. So we're going to make Smoke Devil pouches. And the good thing with Smoke Devil pouches is the scrolls should break us even, if not make us a little bit of money as well, because they do sell a lot more than the pouches. When we get there and when we start doing it, I'll talk you through it and just show you what I mean. It's one of the methods where if you use the Amalod Obelisk in the Amalod Hour, you'll actually make some decent money from it because you get an extra 20% scrolls as well. So first thing we need to do, we need to buy some shards. So we just buy however many we can have. And then we can sell these back for the same price. So that's why we can just go and buy however many we need. Although I think that's roughly about how many we're going to need anyway. So trade magic sticks. No, go back. So we want to sell, if I sell 500 goat horns. And then all we want to be doing is buying the goat horns, escape, make into pouch, level 62, make into scrolls, make into pouch. And again, the pouch price is 3.2k and a scroll price is 587. Now, I don't think they're going to sell for 587. I'm going to put them in the Grand Exchange more for 500. But you are making a decent upmark on that anyway. There is level 63, and this might be a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Now, Cobras, I believe, are a Crimson Pouch, but I think Smoke Devils are just way, way better for us. Just because you're not going to lose a lot of money in either way. Like, whatever money you're going to put into summoning, it's worth it anyway. I mean, for us, like, even getting, we might get 69 actually, because 69 unlocks a Fruit Bat, and Fruit Bat is actually a money-making method. Doing the Fruitful Scrolls, you'll make a little bit of money from it. But we're doing it for the War Tortoise and the Bunyip. As you can see, the Dragonstone Gem really is doing work, and our charms aren't going down. So another one, level 65. This is stupidly quick. Considering, like, I'm only doing Crimson Charms as well. We're not even doing blues. But then I might have some bonus XP, which is why it's going even quicker. I think I'm cheating. Yeah, I got some bonus XP. And really, like, you want to be using your charms on bonus XP. You don't really want to be doing charms on a normal day. Don't get me wrong, if you need to get 68 and a bonus XP is really far away, definitely do that because 68 is going to give you way more benefit doing it as soon as possible. But if you can hold off for a bonus XP to like jump from 68 to 99 or whatever, definitely do that because it's going to save you 50% of your time because it's double XP anyway. 67, is that Tortoise? Yeah. Now that would be a big game changer because like things on quests, difficult quests, we take a War Tortoise just for like some extra info space. Then this level is going to be the next big one. Sell a bit more of the dust. So 150. 68. So that is Bunyip. the most OP familiar in my opinion. It's just so good. And for Slayer as well, it's going to be so good for us. Just because we lack healing stuff at the minute, I can go and buy a Blood Shard and have a Blood Shard Fury, which will be nice. But the Bunyip will just be consistent heals and really help with our lower stats. It was worth doing the Archelator off of the charms and the profit anyway, but it's also worth spending some of that profit to use the charms and get the level. 68 summoning is just, it's big. And just to future-proof this account a little bit more, the reason we're going for 69 is for Fruit Bat, like I mentioned earlier on. And if we were ever desperate for a money-making method, that could be something which is 5-6 mil an hour. And there we go. I'll use the rest of the... I'll use this last 20 and then we're all done. Can't believe it was that quick. That literally took us 15 minutes. The Spirit's Dragonstone saved us 300 Crimson Charms. And again, these are so worth it. I got to a point where, in my summoning on the main account, I was too far gone for them to have any real impact. But on this account, they are so good. Right, and that cost us 2 mil-ish. I'll throw these on the Grand Exchange and we'll see if we'll make a little bit of money. That's another important thing ticked off. So we've spent our loyalty points. We've done the City of We've got level 68 summoning. And then what I'm going to do next, for my next trick, throw these on the Grand Exchange first of all. I'll go 480. 480 will make us profit. Throw them in, leave them to sell. Right, so we're going to purchase Toadflax Seed. We're going to go for 100 Toadflax Seed to actually no, for the stock up. Let's buy a decent amount. And then I want to also buy some Juju farming potions. I'll see if these buying a bracket 1. No. If not, I'll buy a bracket 3 and then we can break them down into bracket 1s. And the reason I do that is just so I don't have any odd potions or odd doses sort of floating around. Right, okay. So that should hopefully buy over time for our herb supply. I need to buy the sand thing. I've already got one. So I need to go and do the Garden of Kareed, or at least unlock it just so we know what we can do and then we can get points. So the man with the absolute worst click box in the game. So basically the point of this is every time you harvest a herb, you're going to get almost like some droid loyalty points. But every day there's a different favoured herb, and if you do the favoured herb you get more points. So basically just farm herbs. So this one, daily herb, snapdragons, which we're not going to do because we're going to do Toadflax because Toadflax is better. So there is a case as well for our herb runs. The Lumbridge Ring could be a decent upgrade, but I might be on the list to go and do the Lumby task set eventually. And to be fair, it's not terrible in terms of requirements. And the ring will give us some form of benefit for her farming at least. But we're going to leave the episode there. Made huge progress in this video and I hope you guys really have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.